my friend.
Thanks a lot, audience and delegates who are also watching us in the virtual 3D platform. We had a wonderful inaugural session in the first edition of Radiology and Imaging Summit. So now we'll have an industry perspective, very important on AI and radiology to start with. And we have two people joining us from Icons Infocom Private Limited. Welcoming Mr. Manish Goenka, founder and CEO of Icons Infocom Private Limited. Welcome, sir. And Mr. David Lra, Senior Product Manager, Icons Infocom Private Limited. Before I would, before I would ask Mr. Manish for his presentation, I would like to briefly tell what is going to be the industry perspective presentation right now, which is going to happen. Mr. Manish Goenka, he is a CEO and co-founder of Icons Infocom. He'll be speaking about the latest artificial intelligence powered technology available for the radiology reporting in speech recognition and various solutions which is available in the market. I think it's going to be a very interesting presentation which we are all looking forward to. Over to Mr. Goenka.
Hi, thank you,
Sir.
Pratibha. Thank you, Team eHealth, and I thank all the delegates and the audience, to give us this opportunity. So basically, as she said, we represent Team Icons, and I welcome you all on behalf of the team. So here we're going to be talking a bit about the technology, the evolvement of the technology in the domain of speech recognition, which has been globally and also in India been used by a lot of doctors, a lot of radiologists to create reports, faster reports and stuff. Just to brief about Icons, we are a 20-year company, been in the domain of healthcare since a long time. We have a couple of thousand users in the Indian market who are using our speech recognition software already. We're the authorized distributor again for Philips speech processing product for seamless dictation workflow, which can also run probably, or you can automate your speech recognition, or you can also otherwise automate the entire transcription workflow. We also tied up with Medivis for their radiology information system software as well. So just to give a little brief first, as the industry has been rising, is growing with the rising levels of income, awareness, government spending, and of course the insurance. These are the key drivers for the Indian healthcare industry. Currently, the estimate spending, as we all know, in the Indian context, is about 5% or less, a bit less than that of the GDP, and this growth is going to grow in leaps and bounds in the years to come. With this segment, in the healthcare segment growing so high, the biggest beneficiary of this would be one of the segments, I would say, is the radiology or the teleradiology domain. With emerging trends in technology, it is interesting to see the tremendous scope that this sector has to offer. The world of imaging and technology is constantly evolving, and thus It's opening up the vast new world of innovation, as radiology is the first step towards treatment or and general healthcare. It is really important for the radiologists to be equipped with technology, let's say PACS, RACE, and further tools which can help them in their faster TAT. Um, Yet protect data, patient data, which is very important, and also yet let them cope up with the growing patient inflow with ease of accuracy, diagnosis, and precise report. One such great tool which has been widely used globally is the Dragon Medical Speech Recognition Software by Nuance, and we represent Nuance in India. So with the new version, which is the Dragon version 4, which my colleague David here will also try and show us brief demo if time permits us. Okay, is embedded with the AI technology now, which is much more faster and accurate than the previous edition. So I'll just tell you about the new offerings what we have in the version 4. It's about 25% more accurate than the previous version 3. It does not need any training now. You just install the software and start using it with a minimum accuracy level to begin with, about 97 to 99%. Those days of the keys and the serial numbers have gone. Now you can start using a login the system with a unique user ID and a login password, which means radiologists can install it on multiple Windows-based PCs and use it from there. With the deep learning technology and the artificial intelligence presence, it's pretty much accurate. Also, it has an improvised hidden mode option. So basically, what does speech recognition do? The key highlights would be it simplifies your workflow. There are challenges in any organization today where you have to create reports, and if you're dependent on somebody, it takes a lot of time for you to be to create reports and everything immediately and instantly on the computer screen. It's also saving a lot of time and effort. It saves on your transcription cost, which means it has better return on investments. It reduces your dependency on a stenographer and overall improves patient care reporting. You can have a precise or lengthier report, depends, because you no more typing, you're just dictating to the software, which means there's less of fatigue, and it's pretty much accurate. The key benefits: quality documentation, where you do not have to create or type small reports. You can actually elaborate the report now because you're no more typing, you're just dictating, and it's dictation. You're used to giving dictation, and here when you dictate to the software, instantly things are getting typed. It increases your efficiency because the software, our speech recognition software, is completely offline. It does not need an internet connection or internet connectivity. It is completely secured, safe. Your data is private. It's because all your data resides on your local PC, which means it's not going out, unlike options where you have, which is online, which needs internet connectivity. So our Dragon does not need all that. It is completely offline. Your data resides on your PC. Nothing goes out of your PC. So it's secured, safe. Your data privacy is also maintained. It improves your PACS, RIS, EMR usability. We have many implementations done where the software works seamlessly on all the PACS available in Indian market and the RIS. It works in GE, let's say Siemens. You talk about Fuji. You talk about the Indian brands like Medif, MedSynaptic, and so on. Because you are, as an adult, basically we speak about 110, 120 words per minute. That's an average talking speed. Okay, there are people who are faster than this. An average typist would do about 40, 50 words per minute. So if you look at when you're dictating to the software directly, it is It is very fast. You're three times faster than typing, so it's quick. Your turnaround time of making reports are much faster. The software comes preloaded with 80 medical specialties, and one of them is radiology. So you can be rest assured about the spelling errors and stuff. So you can focus on your reports, and the software delivers everything out very seamlessly and accurately for you. So it's there were issues earlier. People used to talk about speech recognition doesn't understand Indian English accent and stuff. This is far accurate. It understands Indian English accent. It is simplified the way of using it can be compatible and be made available to use on any Windows based your system. It supports all packs, which let that be an online platform or offline platform. Will work on those. It has we've added about 400 plus customized medical radiology related templates, which we've added for your convenience. You can add your own. You can delete as well if you do not want them. You can remove it. You can add them. You can make changes also in that. It needs no internet connectivity, which means you can use it even on these places where you do not have 4G or 5G connectivities. You just you can be offline and dictate everything. It saves time. You need so if you're making reports manually, generally it's about an average would be person would be using mouse and making about a couple of mouse clicks and mouse movements. Here it saves your time. You toggling between you and the screen gets reduced, and of course improved and more accurate patient records can be made. People talk about EMRs and people talk about recent packs, and we're talking about the whole thing about going electronic. But the biggest hurdle comes when it comes to typing. That's been our experience, what we've seen. Okay, with this, you do not know. I mean, even if you don't know how to type, you can still be faster than any typist in the world. So it also saves a lot of time, as I mentioned to you. Yeah. So there are two solutions what we can offer. One is a speech or front-end speech recognition software, wherein you're speaking in front of the PC and the software instantly types everything onto your application. Let that be RIS, EMR, or PACS. Then we have an offline solution wherein a doctor can actually on the go can record things onto a smart digital voice recorder, and we have a complete workflow. When you record into the recorder, you can connect it, and you can just dock in on a docking station, and the entire workflow happens automatically, where the reports can either go to, the audio file gets transferred to the PC where the software is installed. It transcribes everything automatically. It can then go to a proofreader if you want to, and the proofreader can edit the document and send it back to the doctor. So there's a front end and a back end speech recognition. Front end would primarily depend upon it reduces your dependency on a stenographer. It cuts down recurring cost of transcriptionist. It's pretty much accurate. Dictate anywhere into your own applications. Understands Indian English accents. Create more complete patient records. Reduces the TAT as I've explained. So I'm going to skip this. In the backend speech recognition, it is meant for those who do not want to use speech recognition directly, or still want to continue the same legacy way where they're dictating to a stenographer. So again, with these solutions, you can further automate it, where the doctors do not have to have somebody, a stenographer sitting next. They can record everything. They can dock it on a docking station. The entire audio file goes through the process where it can go to a designated PC, where your transcriptionist can either listen to the audio and type it and send back the reports to you, or or you can have, if you have the Dragon install on the PC of the transcriptionist, the software can transcribe everything. The transcriptionist can just do the proofreading part and send the final draft to the doctor. Okay, so that's front end speech, back end speech recognition. What we have. Uh, so it's basically talking about the product, which I'll skip right now. So we just recently got into this agreement with Medavis for radiology information system, which we plan to launch. I mean, they've been there, but this is what we will be doing. Our software seamlessly works on this. Speech recognition works very amazingly. We've tested it and we've tried it. Uh, Anybody would like to see a demonstration of this as well as the Dragon, we can we can have a one-on-one demonstration also arranged for you. So a little bit about Medavis. It's founded in 1997. It's been installed in it's a German product, which is so you can be rest assured about the capability of the product. It's been it has about 25 years of experience in the radiology workflow management, and it's been it's been widely used in European market. So some of our partners who we partner with, we have GE, we have MedSynaptic, we have Siemens, Fuji, Medif, Philips. These are few of our partners who we partner with as well to sell to provide our speech recognition solution. These are few of our existing customers who are using it. The list is pretty exhaustive. I'm just giving a few. We just have few names which we've added to it. So if you look at most of these hospitals are using it. We also have many individual doctors who are using it. Now, since we have a bit of a time, I'm going to ask David here to share to probably start a small demonstration of the Dragon Medical 4.2 for you guys to understand. As I mentioned, we can also have a lengthier demonstration, one-on-one demonstration, a customized demonstration based on your requirement, even one-on-one later sometime. This is just to give you a little bit gist about how the product works. So I'll just transfer it to David. David will take it up from here. Thank you for listening to me very patiently. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manish. Open Microsoft Word. Open new document. MRI brain. New line. Observation, new line. Movement artifacts are seen as the patient is uncooperative. Full stop, new line. No focal areas of altered signal intensities are seen in the cerebral hemisphere. Full stop, new line. The posterior fossa structure, including brainstem and the cerebellum, reveals no abnormality. Full stop, new line. Pituitary and the corpus callosum are normal. Full stop, new line. The ventricle system and the basal system and the cerebral sulci are normal. Full stop, new line. No midline shift is seen. Full stop, new line. Intracranial vessel shows normal flow voids. Full stop, new line. Visualized portion of the orbis and the paranasal sinus appears normal. Full stop, new line. Impression, new line. No significant brain parenchyma abnormality seen in this study. Full stop, new line. Insert signature. So that was the small video of how the Dragon software will work. If you want a more elaborated demo, we can contact us and we can show you one-on-one demo for you. And that's over from me. I'll pass on to Manish.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys had like the demonstration of the software. Thank you, David. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Thanks a lot to Mr. Goenka and Mr. David for showing us this wonderful AI-powered technology, very useful. I can see even journalists will be happy to use this. You know, we do take a lot of notes. Uh, I would. You have any points to add in, Mr. Manish here?
No, so basically, as I mentioned to you, if anybody would like to have a one-on-one demonstration, we'll be more than happy to, give them a presentation. We already have a good, huge client base in India who've been using it. As I mentioned, we've been in this domain for the last 20 years. We launched the Dragon Medical version almost about 8 years back. The product has evolved from a time where it used to take about a couple of hours to train and use. Now, as I mentioned, you just install and start using it, so it's pretty much accurate, and it's come a long way as well. Yeah, it's come a long way. The licenses, as I mentioned, it's a perpetual license. A lot of people have this question. It's a perpetual license. The license never, once you buy it, it never expires. You can start you can once you buy it, you can use it. It doesn't need any subscription, so it's a one-time cost basically. uh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
all about thank you,
yeah.
you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Thank, yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot for making it and showcasing your, project here. And we would like to thank you as a token of appreciation. We would like to give you the speaker certificate. So I would like to ask my DD. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mr. Manish Goenka, founder and CEO of Icons Infocom Private Limited. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And thanks a lot, Mr. David, for joining in and showcasing the product and how it can be used. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. For the audience and
So we
delegates, we would like to say that we would like to
Oh, go
say
ahead.
that there is a 3D platform available. You can ask your interactive question. Let's make the session more interactive. You can ask more questions in the platform. We would be able to take it to the panelists. Next, we have a very interesting session coming up. It is about the future of artificial intelligence, the prospects of artificial intelligence in radiology. So, before ending this session, I would also like to thank all our sponsors here who have actually made this possible. For coming, for making this Radiology and Imaging Summit happening. So I would like to thank our sponsors: BPL Medical Technologies, Fujifilm, Elsevier, Carestream, Icons Infocom Private Limited, Newsoft, and ACPA. Thanks a lot.